All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to your next cast. Today I'm fishing in Hunting Run Reservoir. It's a beautiful day. Got no rain, but we still got wind. More wind than I thought we were going to have. And there's a lot of boats on the water. The most boats I've ever counted here in Hunting Run. When I pulled up, there were 36 boat trailers in the parking lot. Or the parking area. I mean, parking's all over the place for those of you that have been to Hunting Run. And that doesn't include like another probably 17 vehicles that look like they were carrying kayaks or brought a kayak or something like that. So this place is packed today with people. Literally, I came back to this one pocket that was pretty reserved, I think, from the wind, and I can still see 1, 2, 3, 4 boats around me. And I don't really want to fight the wind, so I don't think we're gonna go as far up as I would have liked to go on today, just because I don't want to fight the wind and I want to try to drift with the wind today. Hopefully we can put a few fish in the boat. We're only going to be fishing today for about 3 hours, so we're just going to do 3 1-hour quarters. First hour is really just all about trying to get one fish in the boat, so I'm throwing a Elder's Magic 4-inch worm to begin with, because I feel like that's always a good first bait to go with. And I'm gonna run through a lot of baits really quick today, so if I don't get a bite on this, I've got a grub tied on, another rod. I got a rattle trap that I'm gonna get to try today, a 2-tap. First time throwing a 2-tap Strike King rattle trap. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. And what else I got? And a Kitech Easy Shiner. So we're just gonna have to see what gets bit first. Like I say, with as many boats, and this place is pretty big, but still, that's a lot of boats descending on it at one time. It's gonna be hard to find a place that hasn't already been fished. So, given the time constraint we have and the number of people, we really got to try to maximize our time and maximize our spots. So you're probably going to see me fish spots more thoroughly than I normally do. Normally I just keep moving around, but on days like today, that's probably not going to be possible. It looks like a bat. That is a bat. Is it a bat? That is a bat, guys. Look at that. It's a bat. Hopefully you guys can see that. That was a bat in broad daylight. You usually don't see that. Yep, there's a bat. Got him. It's weird. See if it's anything hiding out in that shade right there. Really nice if it was. That's a fish, guys. That's a fish, guys. Come on, buddy. Got him. Yay. We got fish number 1 off. There we go. First fish of the day. Small guy. bite. That's a bite, guys. Something's pulling on it. Got him. Something pretty good too. Has it? There we go. It's another decent bass. Let's get the net and pull him up. There we go. All right. So the Kitech did work. Good thing we kept it on for a while. So now, got one on the Kitech, got one on the Yum Dinger. Good fish too, good healthy fish. All right, let's get him back in the water. Oh my goodness, he jumped up and hung himself again. Come on, buddy. That was weird. Well, easy shiner. It's a good one. Look at those turtles. Again, it's not my desire to fight the current, but at this point, I don't think I have a whole lot of a choice until we get ready to drift all the way back down. Not getting anything on that, so let's try this guy. It's not a great cast. I really need to get closer to the bank if I'm gonna make this really effective. I really just want to get on this point and fish real quick. Because once we do that, then we'll try to find our next spot, which I think I see the next spot we're gonna try to go hit. Fish, guys. Fish, guys. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Got him. Got him. And that's why we wanted to fish it. Right there. Kitech comes again, right there in the side. Third bass, beautiful third bass. Let's get him back in the water. I should have weighed that fish. It wasn't 2 pounds though. I think it was like 1.5, probably. Felt like that point ought to be good though. I think I'm gonna slide back down here in this pocket, see what I can get there, and then keep moving. So the Kitech Easy Shiner, which has done well here in the lake before, is what's currently leading us. So the sad part is this is the only gold shiner I have. Oh man, the only other one I had was called Bluegill Flash. I got several of Bluegill Flash, but I got no more of these. I believe this one's called, I believe the color of this one is called Gold Flash. Yeah. Because the two that I bought were Gold Flash and Bluegill Flash. And they're in the 4-inch, but it's working. So we're coming into a lot more sticks. So I'm gonna switch back up to Elder's Magic real quick and go weightless and see if that gets us a fish. I'm hoping that it does. And it does. That's a fish, guys. First cast on Elder's Magic. Come on, buddy. Get up, get up, get up. It's not big. Not big at all, but we got him. Small bass. First cast, Elder's Magic. So glad we switched back up. Sometimes it's all about making the right call. Oh, hey guys, check this out. Here's a dime bait. Oh man, I missed it. I rode over top of it. It's a dime bait fish. Let me see, can I see him in the water? Oh man, I hope I can see it. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. There's a dime bait fish on top of the water. Give you a really good picture of what that looks like. Let me try to ease over to it and get it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So there's a natural dying bait fish right there in the water. It looks like a small bluegill or something. But just a minute ago was flapping around in the water. The interesting thing is, I see why Elder's Magic works. It looks a lot like Elder's Magic. The coloring of it does anyway. Looks really good. Well, gang, let me give you an update. We are now in the second quarter. The first quarter was good. We caught 4 fish, 4 bass in that first quarter. Nothing was too huge. So if we can continue that pattern, I'd be really happy with that. If in the next 2 quarters we can get 4 each, that'd be awesome. The downside is we're reaching noonday. The sun is getting way high in the sky. Obviously, as I said before, there's a bunch of boats on the water, so pretty much every area I'm fishing right now has been fished before, which is cool. And then the other last part is I'm on my second battery already. So I'm beginning to think this one battery, because I've had this problem before, is probably not that good at this point, or not recharging properly anyway. So I'm already on my second battery, so I definitely can't go as far as I wanted to go. I'm actually, after I go fish this spot, I'm gonna fish all the way just down these edges and let the kind of drift with the wind. But after that, I'm probably gonna start making my way back to the ramp, just because it's probably gonna take me a while to get back to the ramp. And of course, I don't want to get too far and get stranded and then that battery go out on me too. So hopefully we get all the way through the third quarter, but we'll see how it goes. All right, gang, here's the situation. We are ending the second quarter right now, about to go into the third. We are drifting back. The wind is blowing pretty strong. So I just decided I'm not going to try to fight it anymore. I'm just going to ride on down with it. And hopefully we're going to come across some points that will be holding some fish, I hope. Well, gang, we are going back up in this shade right here. And that's going to be the end of our trip today. We are coming right to the close of the third quarter. We still got a long way to go to get back to the ramp. I messed up because I spent so much time with that one fish. Spent like 30 minutes trying to get that one fish to bite. And that was not good. That was not wise. Here ought to be good because we have some shade. We got brush and stuff, so I should be able to skip back in there and maybe get a fish to come out. I feel like a fish should be back in here. I don't know why a fish wouldn't be. Shaded really well. There's a bite. Yep. Got him. There had to be one in there. Yes. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Got him on black. Well, gang, here we go. Last fish of the day. Not a big one. Again, this is why you don't want to spend a ton of your time as I put them back in the water. That's why you don't want to spend a ton of your time in one spot chasing one fish, because you miss out. Like this spot might be holding another one just because it's a really good spot. I'm gonna throw a few more times, but I really don't think I have enough time to explore all of it. Maybe there's another small one back in there, but you would think there'd be a lot of them back there. Anyway, 3 hours of fishing, 5 bass, all of them small. And that's the story for today here in Hunting Run. Thank you so much for checking out the video. We appreciate it. Hope you have a good day and a good night. We will see you next time.